My next show.
Amazing.
I'm gonna hold it like this, like a singer.
Do it like a rap. This I like that style.
Like that.
Yeah. Please do that.
Just drop it when the interview's
When you're done,
over.
can you please do that the whole time?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Now, Dory is, of course, famous for her lack of memory. So these questions are going to test your memory. You should know all the answers to these.
Well, starting by saying that is putting me on the spot.
Let's see. First of all, how many years ago was Finding Nemo released?
It was released 13 years ago.
See? Great start. That's
Thank
the
you.
correct answer.
You're starting easy to make it seem like it's
I'm
gonna
glad
be
you
easy.
know. I'm glad you know. What was Dory's first line in Finding Nemo?
Hello?
It was, look out! So you're 1 out of 2.
Okay.
But, I mean, it could be worse.
It's going to get worse.
What kind of fish is Dory?
A blue tang.
Well done. Did you know that before you done?
Yes, I know about fish.
Well, impressive.
Yes.
You are an animal lover.
Yes, I am.
Where did you go on your first date with Portia?
We drove around in a car because we weren't supposed to be seen together.
Laying low.
Yeah, everybody was saying, don't be seen. We don't know. It was like because she wasn't out yet, and somebody was like, what if this doesn't last and you ruin your career? So we literally weren't allowed to go out and do stuff. So we drove around in a car.
Where did you go? Was there a destination or was it just one long trip?
No, it was just like in the area. It was just in the neighborhood.
Cheap date, though.
Yeah, I know. Well, gas is expensive.
This is true.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap.
But cheaper than it could have been.
Than it could have been had she wanted to go to some fancy restaurant.
Free courses.
Right. No, and I didn't want to spend that money until I knew.
Not on a first date. You don't know.
No, you didn't know if that was going to work
You've
out.
got to size them up.
Yeah, 11 years later, it turned out it worked out.
We didn't know the answer to that question. We were
Yeah.
just being nosy. So
Yeah,
thank you for that.
I could see.
We do know the answers to the rest of these, though. When is your wedding anniversary?
It is August 16th.
You're good at this.
I am good at that.
Bonus point, what anniversary are you celebrating this year?
I'm 8th.
Yes.
Yes.
This
No,
is
I
impressive.
knew that stuff.
Okay.
I got to get a gift.
Soon.
Yeah, I know.
To be honest, you've got a few weeks.
I know.
Have you started looking?
And it's bronze. That's what the bronze or linen or lace, but I think
medal?
I'm going to go with
Get her
bronze.
a medal.
Yeah.
A
A bronze medal. Maybe I'll go to the Olympics.
And
That's
just
a great idea.
just take
I'm
one.
going to the Olympics.
done. We have got more time, so this is awkward.
What? That was a good mic drop.
But it was
though.
nice, though.
All right. It would have been a good ending.
It would have been.
Yeah.
It would have been perfect.
All right, I'll do it again.
You became a vegan in 2010. Mm-hmm. Do you remember your last non-vegan meal?
Yesterday.
Wait, what?
I eat fish now. It's a horrible thing to say when I'm just,
Wait,
I'm
you're
here promoting
this fish movie and you eat
Yeah,
fish?
but not blue tang. I avoid
All the
that.
others.
Anything but blue tang. And it's not that I eat fish all the time. It's just that I don't want to. It's not fair to say that I'm a vegan because that's very strict, and that means like no animal product whatsoever. But
And those vegans
So-
will find you if you falsely claim
I do know
that you are a vegan.
I know there's some people that I don't like extremism on any end.
But
on
those vegans-
on anything. Yeah.
What province in the Philippines is your housekeeper Mindy from?
She's not my housekeeper anymore. It's so funny that you knew her name. How did you know my
We've done
house?
some serious
Wow.
research for this.
How in the world did you know Mindy was my housekeeper?
Because we
I
do
was
our
just
research.
She was at the show recently with her new boyfriend, and I don't know. Which I wish Mindy come back to me. Where is she?
Why did Mindy leave?
I think she's a nanny now or something. She didn't want to clean anymore.
Was
She
she
just
sick
wants
of
to
it?
take care of kids.
She was-
Yeah.
You guys are really messy, maybe.
No, we're not at all. We're not messy. How in the world did you know Mindy was our housekeeper? Now keep going. I want to know what else you know.
No, but which province in the Philippines is she from?
I don't know the provinces of Philippines.
What? You don't know
I wouldn't even know. No.
Who doesn't know all the provinces in the Philippines? This is this general knowledge, Ellen.
What is the province?
It's Tarlac, which I hadn't heard of until I Googled this
Right.
earlier today.
And you Googled Ellen's housekeepers, and it came up Mindy.
You would be scared at how much information about you is online, Ellen.
I want to find out how people. How in the world? Mindy was?
Did the movie reviews?
Oh yeah, Mindy did the movie reviews.
Our
That's
cover's
how.
been blown. That is
All
how
right.
we discovered
Yes.
Mindy. Now, when talking about gay
She
rights,
owes me. She should come back. I put her on the show.
you put her on.
Yeah.
She got really big,
And then she
now
leaves
look.
me. And now she's got a boyfriend. She's sitting in the audience now, like, you know,
How
like.
dare she?
All right.
Bite the
yeah,
hand that
gay
feeds
rights,
her.
yes.
Now, when talking about gay rights in America, who said this about you? Changing hearts and minds. I don't think anybody has been more influential than
Obama.
you on. He did.
Yep.
Now, speaking of that, do you feel a sense of responsibility to the gay community, or do you feel like it's just you just happen to have ended up in this position, or do you feel like you now have a responsibility to kind of really represent everyone in the gay community?
I don't feel a responsibility to any group of people for any reason. I feel a responsibility as a human being with a big platform to represent kindness and compassion and equality, and that's got nothing to do with the fact that I happen to be gay, because I don't wake up in the morning and go, I'm gay, let's go.
I do.
You know, do you?
Every day.
You wake up and the first thing you think is, I'm gay?
In the mirror.
Yeah. It's so funny. It's like I really don't think about that, and yet it's like obviously a big part of who I am to some people, but to me it's just like I care more about just being a good person and hopefully opening minds to just caring about one another, because right now we're in a bad place in the world where we don't seem to be respecting one another, and that's really sad to me. But it's not, to me, a group of people, it's just the human race.
That's where you should have dropped the mic, Ellen. It's just
I don't know when to do it.
you did it prematurely before.
All right. Sorry. Sometimes that happens. All right, so listen.
I feel you.
Let's
I feel you.
all right, let's do another one, and I'll know when to
You'll
drop
know
it.
when it's right now.
I'll know now. I know.
Now you know.
Now I know when to drop a mic. All right.
Third time lucky.
Go ahead.
Okay, that's the memory part done.
Okay.
Okay. Now, also in Finding Dory, which is an incredible movie.
Yep.
By the way, Dory often asks herself, "What would Dory do?"
Right.
It's kind of a recurring theme.
Right.
In Finding Dory.
Right.
I've got some scenarios for you. I'd like to know, what would Ellen do?
Okay.
Okay. So Ellen, I'm going to set the scene for you.
Okay.
Jay-Z and Beyonce have invited you round for dinner.
Right.
Specific time, they can't change it. You agree? But then the Obamas invite you to dinner. Again, same time, can't change it. Where do you go?
To the Obamas.
There you go. Done. How do you break that news?
Three mic drops in one interview. Have you ever had so many mic drops?
I mean, I'm hoping that mic still works, because they are pretty expensive, Ellen.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Your sound person just keeps. She's gonna leave here.
She is, scarred for life now.
All right.
How do you break that to Jay-Z and Beyonce, though?
I don't know them, so I don't have to.
Just don't return their calls again.
Well, they've never invited me before.
Now they
Whereas
will.
the Obamas have. They actually invited me to their last dance party before he leaves the White House.
Really?
Yeah, he says he has a massive dance party that he said, you must come to this. He said he's invited me every year, and I was like, I've never gotten the invitation. He was really, like, seriously outraged that I never got the invitation.
You've been swerving invitations from the president of the United
I never got
States.
them. And he swears that I've been invited every time, but he said, but you have to come to this last one because it is going to be awesome.
It's Mindy.
Yeah.
She's been picking up the invitations and
I
going with
bet
her
she's
boyfriend.
gone to every single one.
Every year. Strangely, the mic drop doesn't get old.
No.
Which is
No.
incredible. A popular rapper who may have appeared as a guest on your show, he drops a track in which he disses your show, he disses your dancing ability, and he disses your ability to speak in Whale. How do you respond to that?
I would write a rap song calling him off.
In Whale?
No.
You wouldn't go for the Whale?
No, it's too hard. It's hard on the throat, and to rap in Whale would even be harder.
It's 1994. You've auditioned for the role of Phoebe Buffay in a TV show called Friends.
Right.
Okay? They didn't decide that you've been chosen for the role. Do you take the role or turn it down?
Well, I turn it down,
Well, why?
but I wasn't picked.
But they wanted you to be Phoebe.
No, but then I went on to have a bigger career.
Exactly.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Oh.
I'm sweaty too.
Yeah. All right, together, go. Out.
Lovely to meet you.
You too.